first appearance in MEC so far, together with the Alice. So this is just purely to counter out the Claw damage as well as the Minotaur. So whenever Minotaur pops out the Minotaur or Claw has the ability to win, you just pop the Nature Seed and you just get so much damage reduction.
And don't forget that Baleric has a CC skill as well, just stunning and just stopping the opponents for a couple of seconds. Now that's a very good play, but we haven't seen much Baleric playing scene in terms of a pure tank. He's more like a support tank to me. Don't get me wrong. He's he's a regen tank, but again, he doesn't have that special ability to run in as a hardcore tank.
Kuja gonna lock in the Natalia last pick.
One more time.
Cheeky Natalia. Can he can he go to the back lines, find that key targets? Because if you look at Evos' lineup, they are so tanky. They have Lapu, they have the Minotaur as well, the Claw. The only ones that you can find with the Natalia will be the Kagura and the Claw. But both of these heroes have so high mobility, right? Kagura has the Umbrella Fee as well as the Claw. He has the Battle Mirror Image, so he can walk away whenever he wants. It will be a tall task for Kuja to find those key targets.
Yes, indeed. So predictions-wise, I think I'm going to go in with Team Evos. I feel like their lineup is very, very sturdy, very solid. Meta tanks, they have the two best meta tanks here, just don't get me wrong. And again, Cloud with Kagura and Lapu Lapu, they make wonders with them. On the other hand, Mystique, they seem like they have the drafting correctly, but with the choices of Natalia and Baleric, I still don't have much confidence in those two heroes.
Well, definitely, we'll just have to see whether GigFam Mystics lineup can work out as we do go into game. This is game one.
Until the enemy reaches the
battlefield. GigFam Mystic Evos will be on the blue side, and GigFam Mystic will be on the red side. You can see Jap is actually playing the Baleric and Zorn once again on the hands of Cho. Dominus will be playing Selena and Kuja on the Natalia. Last but not least, you have Fix actually playing that Alice.
Interesting enough, 3 of the members of Evos will run with the flicker, but then there's an early aggression coming in already. Aura down to a lot of HP. What is what?
Forces out a flicker. Jeff did stun him up with the power of nature, but now here comes the cavalry. Kuja and Jeff, they do get the stun. They do get the first blood. The claw dash was enough, but how much will he get paid? Will he go for it with their own lives? They do get Kuja. Jets tried to run away with that power of nature. The actual movement speed buff will let them escape, or let him escape rather. But they do get the 1-for-1 exchange.
He got an arrow onto Kagura.
Yeah. So
but it was no follow-up.
Even Mystic actually coming out the victor of that trip because they got the first goal. And they do, 1-for-1 exchange, but they get the first goal.
Yes, indeed. And I did not expect GigFam Mystic to be so aggressive. That should be Evos' playbook or the playstyle coming in. But they were like, you know what? Let's just emulate that and see. Really caught the hero off guard, which is, of course, if I'm not mistaken, it was Lapu Lapu.
Yep. You can see that it is indeed Lapu. Yep. So now, GigFam Mystic, they are trying to just back off from this. They want to get this River Crab. They should be able to get it. Yep. And I think they're going to give it over to Dominus on that Selena. So he wants to make sure that Selena will get that extra goal early on.
It's already 2 minutes into the game. The players are just picking up their respective boots, going in at just no limits. Oh, there's a little bit of poking damage coming in here, but then the rest of the members of GigFam will push it first.
Here comes Evos, but Dominus is just getting tanked out so much. IOS is so low, but he managed to stay alive. He's going with his stair stop, but everyone, 2 members of GigFam Mystic will fall. And Evos Indonesia coming in with the cavalry. Good backup coming in, and they will win that fight.
I mean, GigFam Mystic, they wanted to initiate the war. That was a great move coming in, but I think was a little bit overcommitment as the rest of the members of Evos just push forward, just counter-attacking them, and eventually get 2 kills.
The arrow does land onto Just No Limit, but no follow-up so far. They are going onto Turtle as Evos Indonesia. They should get it. Kuja is lingering onto the side. He's trying to look for a way in. He's in that brush. They should know about it. Going for Just No Limit. There goes the 3 Magic Kundo as well. The Wind of Dragon. The Turtle will go over to Evos Indonesia. They're trying to run away. They do get the kill onto Just No Limit. But what else can they get? Minotaur will land on 2 key targets. But the Kagura also lands on the tree. They will get 1. But Dominus is playing ring around the rosy.
Careful.
They do get the stun. Zorn needs to be careful on that Joe. He doesn't have any skills
3
anymore.
members around him.
Trying to run away. The Umbrella said he doesn't have the Shimbo. Jikundo should be off cooldown. They are going for it. Then the Umbrella will snipe him out. And Emperor will get another kill into his name.
That was a double kill coming in from Emperor. With that nice play of Kagura, the ultimate just pops out really
Destroy the
quickly,
turret.
and at the same time following up for the kill onto that dear almighty child.
Oh, Hamo. That's why Kuja needs to be careful. He gets stunned up and locked up. What an ultimate. The Emperor showing mastery on that Kagura, picking up another one.
This is where Evos stands deadly. They have the meta heroes. They can utilize them to their full potential and skill set. And Geek Fan Mystic, there is not much production coming in from the rest of the heroes. You can see that Natalia, yes, she managed to deal damage, but then she doesn't even secure kills. This is not happening here as the Wave of the Dragon comes in.
The Wave of the Dragon comes in, but iOS is really tanky, so they're not actually going for it. Zorn is that they will back up. They actually try to go onto Aura. Jeb together with the spin as that. The flicker does gets forced out. He will manage to just walk
Top
away
lane,
from
however.
Top lane. There is the fight. Evos needs to back out of this. But same goes to Kuja.
They're gonna chase
He
that
will
Kuja.
be able to walk away, so no casualties whatsoever. As Zorn coming in. Where is the Jikundo? He does have one more charge on the good guidance barrel. Will block up the power. Zorn comes in. Jikundo will not land onto Marsha because he had that power of nature active. So it looks like, once again, like I said, no victims so far, but they're going for the flank. They do start out Russia. Where is the Wheel of the Dragon? They will kick the Russia back into the turret. They will get that kill.
That was 4-man gang onto Marsha. Nice reasons to the Grok annoyance there. But then again, Evos, they're still standing strong. They still have that Minotaur. Anything can happen as long you have one of the primary meta tanks in play.
Oh, Selena, the episode arrow was really close. Looks like they might want to go for the turret, but oh, yeah, he's shooting fire.
Oh! The jukes, the speed boost. That is some cheese.
Now that was so close. Aura almost getting the Chieftain's Rage, but now against the Evos, they are sieging onto this turret. They do land the Abyssal Arrow onto Emperor, but no follow-ups just yet. Zorn charging up at Jikundo, looking for an angle. They do see Emperor on that Kagura, but they're holding the phone. They're not pulling the trigger just yet. Now Zorn into the enemy lines. Emperor looking for the pickoff. Zorn now is the one in trouble. He's dangerous low, but he does have the shield pull. Flowing blood is there. They do get the stun. Can they kill off Emperor? The blood ode has been off, but look at the ultimate, the damage, the blazing duet from Jesto Limit. They're just stunning up everybody. They're killing off everyone. The flicker from Jesto Limit. He will pick up one more kill. He needs one more auto attack. He's waiting for the battle mirror image. He's waiting for the blink. Can he get it? One more time. He's chasing. He gets the snipe. The master of thievery gets the kill and steals one more. But now Kuja looking for some retribution. He does dodge away the Chieftain's Rage. Dodges away from the Justice Blade. But Aura has so much damage. He needs to be careful, and he smartly back out from this.
And that play, ladies and gentlemen, shows you why Evos, the Tigers, raw, strong into the play. That was a game that they have taken it before. Marsha once more getting Jikundo and Way of the Dragon in once more.
Just one more time, but
he's gonna run away!
And the turnaround comes in. Neon Fury will make sure that they get one kill, but they want something. They do get the Kagura. Now, Geek Fan Mystic, this could be the turnaround for them. iOS is a little bit too tanky for them to go up. Jeff is there, plants the Nature Seed. Together with the power of nature, will stun him up. Zorn will use his Jikundo. They're waiting for the cooldown, but Kuja will finally come in. The blazing duet, just no limit, coming from behind. Can he get a kill? Jeff is so close. He gets stunned up, and he stays alive. Just no limit. There was a limit, and he went to it. He goes down ultimately, but Aura will pick up a turret in his bottom side.
And I think Jess, he took out more than he could chew. He wanted to get the Blazing Duet and invite the dancing movements over there. But unfortunately, too many people dancing can cause him to fall.
The way of the dragon, the arrow will land. Dominus should be able to get this kill. The Chieftain range lands on the two. He gets the turnaround. Aura with the fancy outplay. Can he get one more? He gets the shield. He's doing so much, but Jab should be able to get this kill. He's still running away. No, he stays alive. He has the life steal. Aura, clip that. You get a highlight play. And Emperor gonna pick up the stragglers. Jeff with the nature seed. The follow-up him out with the power of nature. He will use his ultimate, but the stun is too much. Jeff will definitely go down here. Kagura playing with his food across the map. The Towner will suffer the same fate. And Geek Fan Mystic, they're falling like flies.
And that Aura play using the Lapu Lapu, just wasting resources, just purging up, bringing down that blade from Geek Fan Mystic. I feel like Geek Fan Mystic, they pulled out everything, but then they could not secure the kill. And once Minotaur was there, it was all over.
The Lapu Lapu was so strong. No one expected that. And now they're looking for a way in on the side of Evos. You can see Zorn always using that Jikundo, looking for a pickoff. And Bird needs to be careful. Oh, Nature's Shield does get popped already, but all this time, Evos gonna sneak away this Lord.
Lord into the hands of Evos, just making Geek Fan Mystic's journey. Trying to get a comeback is a little too challenging, but oh well. Kuja having the kill onto Natalia, an unsuspecting kill consolation wise, but then it's not going to make any changes because here's the thing, the Lord is marching soon and the rest of Evos, they are well known for their split pushing in this game.
Oh, big spots actually face iOS mano a mano, and remember that is your support, that is your tag. Zorn does use his Jikundo, will knock him up, but now iOS has the rage mode. Will he go for this? He doesn't have flicker available if he wants to. He's waiting. Masha uses up and stuns up the power of nature. He will use that wall, but wow, once more, Kuja picking up a straggler kill with that courage bulwark with the help. But now, Evos with 4 members, they are still looking for this fight. They're going on to Emperor. If they can get this kill, it could be huge. Let's just go with the Runner Dragon. They do snipe away Kakagura, and now this could be the turnaround. But no, says Evos. They still have the damage. Wow, charge comes in. Here comes Aura on that Lapu Lapu. Jeff's trying to run away. He's just trying, but he will not succeed. There are just way too many members of Evos, and they will get that kill. And they still have Lord here, KBC.
There's too much sustainability in the Lord and the 2 mana tanks of both Minotaur and Grog. And of course, Aura, he has to spoil the party for Geek Fan Mystic. He has to be there. He deals so much damage as Team Geek Fan Mystic. That was a great attempt of defense, but it did not sustain. Look at the Abyssal Arrow hitting Marsha, but we all know the immunity coming into the play of the Grog just cancelled it out like butter.
Zorn is there trying to look for a pickup, but this is what Evos doing so well. They're blocking the rest of the damage dealers off from the initiators, right? Every time you see Cho come in, every single time they have one frontline tanky member in the middle of it. Well, Zorn tried to look for a pickup, but he's finding it so hard.
What I feel for Geek Fan Mystic is they have to at least kill out the important heroes first and then go in for the tanks. The tanks right now, no doubt, in terms of sustainability, Evos wins, hands down. So they have to take out whatever damage dealers first, then segregate the tanks away from there and start to kill them off. The problem is, look at the damage output as well from Evos. It's too much.
Turret, let's go down, and Zorn needs to be careful. He does use a support just to gain some distance. Charges up the Jikundo, but it's just not enough. They are going for the fight. But there is the Minotaur Fury. The damage is there. Jab will pop and they just use. They are trying for this fight. They do, and he get a good amount of damage. They kill off Claude, but it's just not enough. Kagura is still alive. The Wind of Dragon will kill him off, but Kuja and the rest of the Minotaur's dominance will land the Abyssal Arrow. The Aura is still there, but can they get the kill? Oh, Kuja playing aggressive with the smoke bomb. The flicker into the auto. Aura will pick up that kill, and now they want to end this game. They do have the minions. They do have Lapu Lapu. Zorn, can you do it? Can you keep your team's hope alive? No is the answer. They will get that last victory, and just like that, Game 1 will go over to Evos Singapore. Now, Evos Indonesia. It just rolls off the tongue so well.
It's okay, no worries. And I have to give a huge credit to Geek Fan Mystic. Even though they lost the game, they followed the gameplay